What's up, guys? Today I'm just talking about a little bit how to get out of your comfort zone. So, I mean, COVID's pretty much over at this point. I mean, 23. I mean, it's pretty much been over in a sense. Some people say it's still going on, so I guess it's really who you talk to. I feel like I haven't really been thinking about it at all. But for a lot of which, it's summertime. You want to get out more, do things. This is for you to build your experience. This is for you to build relationship. You're not gonna make money, make friends, get a significant other, from your own house, not talking to anybody, or really doing anything. Now, obviously, yeah, you could have money and investments that are paying by itself. You own companies, you don't have to work. But I'm talking about like building like new things. You don't know who you may meet out there. You might go somewhere, try some food, and then you just love a certain type of food or something. It's really about just, expanding your horizons overall. So, it's about getting out of your comfort zones. You know, try to get a new hobby or activity, that you have interest in. Don't force a bunch of interest in something you don't have interest in, but at the same time, give it an actual try, give it your best, in it. Like, you might have times that you don't want to do it. Like, you've been wanting to learn a second language for a long time. You want to take on dancing. You might be a little scared of it, but at the same time, something you want to improve on. As long as you have some type of interest, continue to go for it. Could be, a big one, start working out, get out there more. Start talking to other people that are interested in doing what you do. Learn more about it. You'll end up getting more discipline as much as also just getting a little more knowledge in different areas. You know, so take on a new challenge. At work, school. Something that pushes you in other activities. So now this is the one that you may not like it that much, but you at least are willing to push through it to get better. So as much as you're working out, you are doing that because you want the result of it. Maybe you enjoy the process of doing it as well. But the second one, I would say this is good for, you're not a strong reader, so you're gonna start reading more. You heard a position open up at work, and you're gonna try to do what it takes for you to move up in that company and get that position. Maybe a position somewhere else. Maybe you want to start going to the library more, start checking things out, start reading books, getting on the computer, however it may be. I would say, the first one, a hobby activity, make it something you really enjoy, while this one, actually really try challenging yourself. And it can still be working out, for example, but maybe you're trying to hit, your certain PRs. Maybe you're trying to do a kickboxing, rather than, always pushing a weight. You want to get more limbo. Definitely a second one have more of a challenge in it, so you feel like they're growing every time you do it. You know, Third is travel or move somewhere else. Someone like me that has kids, have a job that I have to report to every day. You know, I'm more than likely not going to just move, but it's something that I could even still do if I really wanted to, you know. So that's something I could do. Also, I could do little things as I can go to a different gym because maybe I'm just tired of seeing the people I see there, or I'm not building on anything. Um, it's in terms of just going somewhere for the weekend. Go to Vegas for the weekend. Go to Hawaii. Go maybe just somewhere outside of your city and do something fun. Ideally, say leave your state, but hey, at least even leave your city, leave your state, leave the country. You know, try to get out there, explore, build experiences. That's a big one that I would say for a lot of things. Do things for the experience of doing it, but also have it be a positive thing for you. You're not just throwing rocks at cars because it gives you an adrenaline rush, something like that. Like, oh, that was a fun experience. Like, not self-destructive, things like that. And stuff that hurt, especially something like that, because you're also hurting other people. As much as it hurts self, I mean, you're more so hurting other people. So I'm really against anybody hurting somebody else unless it's self-defense. But number four is, meet new people and try to engage with them. Because overall, let's say you started going to the gym and you started reading more books. You're challenging yourself with the reading, you're challenging yourself with pushing yourself to go to the gym. Now, while you're at the gym, maybe try to talk to people a little bit. Not too much people there to work out, but just that little bit. Oh, hey, how you doing today? Oh, awesome. What you training? Okay. Hey, do you have anything you recommend? You train shoulders. What do you recommend for shoulders? You can ask. You keep it going a little bit. You might find out that in real estate, they're a personal trainer. They're doing something. Maybe you can ask them a little bit about that for any tips. But don't keep things going too long as well. I'm kind of the person that I never know if someone wants to over talk or under talk, so I'll rush things. Because I sometimes would rather rush it than having it be too long. But that's up to you, really based off situation to situation. But in addition to that, you're talking to people more at the gym. You're saying hi to the person at the desk. Maybe you have a little conversation with them. Maybe you'll see people at the locker room, in the weight floor. Might talk to a personal trainer a little bit. Just ask them a quick little tip or something, or recommendations. But then even above that, maybe join a book club. And now the books you're reading, it can even be for entrepreneurship. Have it be for something you're interested in. Maybe it's a virtual thing and you guys all talk about it. That even just introduces you to more people. Going to the mall, talking to people. If your kid has a baseball game or something, go there, talk to parents. Just multiple things, just kind of even like that. Trying to give you guys a lot of options. You don't gotta make everything. You don't gotta make it so precise. Don't take it too hard. But these are a lot of little goals you are accomplishing as you go. Push yourself to take a risk and make decisions that you might normally not. So, I would say once again, with do something that you want to do, but maybe it has the result of doing it, maybe it has the experience, maybe it has both. Maybe you want to jump out of a plane, you've been wanting to do it, you've been wanting to swim with the fishes. No, not in the other sense, but literally you used to go swim with fishes, swim with dolphins. You've been wanting to, try this new place out. Explore, do the things, push yourself a little bit. Maybe you're getting a lot of social anxiety. Breathe, take it slow. But also as you do it, as you get going, it will get easier throughout time. So it'll make you feel like you have to overdo it. If anything, warm yourself up. You have no commitment for anything or ask anybody out. You don't got to ask any major questions or say anything too major about yourself. Let's say you've been wanting to really ask this specific girl out though. Take the risk, ask her out, and just then just figure out the answer. So if she's not interested, you can just move on from her. There's more to explore. Don't keep yourself at a standstill like that. Maybe you've been wanting to get into doing real estate or something like that, but you're also working your job. Take a risk. It could be you quitting your job. I would definitely say make sure you start making money into it. Ideally, you're making more money in real estate or part-time job, or you have enough money saved to the side so you have time. But if you're not already making a bunch of money in it, try to make sure you're at least kind of close to everything, even if you got to slowly do it, so you can make your first deal. Get a couple properties in motion, and then leave when you're already at a good spot. Be careful what you risk on the line. As much as I'm a believer you got to take certain risks, I'm also not a super high risk person, and that's for better or for worse. But I would never recommend someone quitting something that's bringing the money, even if they're not that happy there, because you got to pay the bills. What you got to do, if you're at a spot that you could quit your job and you think doing that you can excel further, then that's a different story. That's way different. I'm in fully support as long as you are not risking the safety for you and your family in that sense. But go out and take certain risks. Obviously be careful what's on the line and everything, but these are just things that you're going to like. It's going to be the experience of it. It's going to be, get pictures, something you'll be able to remember. When you look back, like, man, what have I done in the last 5 years? Oh, I built, a business. I was swimming with the fishes. I asked the love of my life out. Now we're together. She turned me down, but hey, I got upset. And I moved on from it, and now I'm dating somebody else, so it worked out for the best. You're going to think about a lot of those things like that, how things kind of maybe went down but came back up, or just, went so high up, or it was mid-level, but it was still, like, enjoyable. So, wish you all the best. Everyone, be safe. I would appreciate subscribe, all that good stuff. Ask any questions. Sorry if I had a little bit too much of a delay while I'm talking. I do try to make sure I fully explain myself, but especially because no one can talk back. I'm not fully sure how much sense I'm making. Y'all have a great day. Peace.